Hi, I'm Kris Austin, leader of the People's Alliance. I wanted to give a personal message to those of you who are members of this group, New Brunswick Referendum on Bilingualism. First, I commend your courage to stand up and speak out. To Jason McBride and the administrators who work so diligently to keep the group going with positive dialogue and debate, my hat is off to each of you. You know, I've learned in politics that there are some who would use a controversial topic to gain support. They will use vague and politically savvy jargon to convince you that they hold similar beliefs, all the while skirting the real issue and hiding what they really think. So today, I'm here to have a candid discussion and to reiterate what we have been saying since 2012. The People's Alliance believes the current language segregation in our province causes division and is costly. With a $12 billion debt hanging over our head as taxpayers, we would do well to keep one system in place to treat all of us the same, regardless of the language we speak. As such, we have been and continue to be the only political party in New Brunswick that is calling for an end to duality. We believe that both Vitalite and Horizon should be merged into one health authority that serves all New Brunswickers. This move would save millions annually and create a fairer system. Secondly, we believe bilingualism should be implemented where numbers warrant. We have the statistics, we know the demographics that show us where there is a higher proportion of English or French in various regions, and that service can be given to both linguistic groups in a fair and effective manner. We also believe hiring within the civil service should be based on skills and qualifications, not language quotas. We have heard from countless nurses, government administrators, paramedics, conservation officers, and many more professional and experienced individuals who have been denied employment or seniority due to language. This has to stop. We understand that there are areas in New Brunswick that require bilingual staff, and we support that. But it has to be based on reason and statistics that prove the need is there. Finally, I want to ask each of you that are part of this group a very pointed question. Where do you go from here? There are over 10,000 of you who took the first step in joining your voice to this cause, and I would dare say that you are just the tip of the iceberg. But what comes next? You know, activism and protest are both critical parts to raising awareness, and this group has done an absolutely stellar job at bringing this issue to the limelight. However, to bring the change that you seek, it will take more than dissent and objection. It will take political will, serious political will. In 2012, when we released our position on duality and bilingualism on the front lawn of the legislature, we were heckled and ridiculed by some of the very political figures that now tiptoe around this issue. Yet despite the backlash, we stood our ground because we knew there was a growing undercurrent of dissent and that changes to language policy is simply the right thing to do. I understand the loyalty some of you have for the traditional parties and how hard it can be to step outside your comfort zone. I know there are voices out there competing for your attention and support, and how difficult it can be to discern between sincerity and falsehood in politics. I'm asking you to look outside the box, because if you don't, I fear all of this will be for naught and nothing will change. It will not be quick nor easy, but collectively, if we pull in the same direction, we can bring about the change we so desperately need. I really appreciate you taking the time to hear my point of view, and I trust that you will continue to fight for a better New Brunswick. Thank you so much.